Oh, you hit.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. By
Yeah.
all means. No, it's just straightforward. It's an all-in-one rosin cart.
That's good.
Yeah,
I love that. That's
yeah.
real
I
good.
think this one's called Zero Chem. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah, this got that.
That good
This
residue.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That
Uh,
good. You could taste it too.
That's what
You
I
know what I
like.
mean? You could taste like that's why I like first of all, like most strands you can taste like the actual bud. Like,
Yeah,
most strands you don't have or most oils that come out, you know what I mean, don't really taste like for that taste that you look for.
yeah,
So
exactly.
that right there is one of those tastes that
No,
you know what I mean? Like, damn,
yeah,
like
cause
this is
it's
the one,
cause it's not a flavor cart. So the thing is, like, there's some carts that
That's
are
good.
distillate, so they add flavor back into it. But
Okay.
rosin is whatever strain they grow, they
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 just
press the rosin out of there and get it like it with heat and pressure, ice and water, they just extract it.
yeah.
Can
And
there
then-
be
You want
counterfeits
some more
or
too?
fakes?
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say
Can
for
there be
sure.
counterfeits or
Yeah.
fakes of that? And if
Uh,
so, how do you know what's a counterfeit, what's a fake?
well, in the legal market, is you're never gonna come across a counterfeit or like a fake cart when it comes to like in different like the traditional industry. Like people still pushing like Delta
Oh
8,
yeah.
Delta 9. So like you don't if you're buying it from someone street vendor,
Right.
you're
You don't
not
know.
gonna
Yeah.
know exactly what it is unless it's
Bro,
like
that's another thing. Like, you gotta really watch out for that as well. Like,
yeah,
people nowadays is lacing fentanyl with,
yeah,
all kind of type of different things. No, necessarily. That's why it's kind of good to break down and
yeah,
see what's in it.
exactly.
You
Because
know.
and that's why I'm still like predominantly a flower smoker all the way. Like
Oh yeah,
you
100%.
you can't
You can't go
fake,
wrong.
you can't fake
Yeah,
flower for real.
at all.
So
That's
it's like
forever there.
yeah,
So,
that's been my go-to
me
lately.
too.
Yeah,
That's been my go-to. I
When'd
ain't
you
gonna
start
lie.
smoking?
Hell yeah.
yeah. When I was 12, yeah,
Word?
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
got my one of my uncles. He was just smoking. At first he was smoking some like that shit you buy from the gas station, and
Right.
he got off probation and started smoking real weed. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, shit, I was young, but
Yo.
I'm glad I learned early on what's right and
Yeah.
wrong through the system.
Nah,
Like,
for real.
and then got to get to a point like this where I'm in the legal industry, being
That's
able to
good,
sell
man.
weed for a living.
That's
Ain't
that's
nothing wrong with that.
that's
Yeah, yes indeed, yes indeed.
How long you been growing in here? Gotta ask that question.
Oh, I've been growing it for 12 years. Yeah, and,
Man,
yeah.
bro, 7 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I respect.
Respect,
That's.
brother. It's a process,
I
man.
know.
People don't realize that it's like a whole process.
Yeah, it takes time,
It takes time,
and
for
that's the
sure.
thing. If you're not dedicated to it,
That's what it is, yeah. And
like
it also shows you how to like be disciplined and like actually like be patient for things. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Also, like wait until the growth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always good to just wait and stay patient. Be
yeah.
patient.
And there's
Never
been
rush the
times.
process.
There's been times
Like,
too where I feel like it's brought me to a
yeah.
place where
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's brought me to a place where I now understand like
That's good, man.
I
Yeah.
like yeah, it's
Hell
this
yeah.
part of the journey too.
It
Like
is. It's part of the journey, man. And you just gotta keep going. Don't quit. Just keep looking forward. You know what I mean? Thank God for the blessings that's here, what you have now, and
yeah,
just keep striving, bro. Just keep going, man.
yeah,
Once you get there, you be like, hell yeah, I made it, man. This is
yeah.
my shit. I love doing what I'm doing.
But it's
I'm not in the position that I was back a year ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and
that's
seeing
what's
like
up,
all
man.
those parts of the
Hell
process
yeah.
too that you have to go through the lows just as much
Yeah.
as the highs. So it's like I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Like there's been times too where I've had to trim my hair just to get the dead weight off and
Oh,
the
man.
energy, like the energy
See,
shift.
yeah.
Like so it's
Yeah,
like
for real.
there's stuff like that
It's
too where it
different.
just teaches you how power works and what comes from inside too. You know what I'm
Inside,
saying?
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
already know.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I know it's sun shining. I'm feeling
Yeah, it's
good.
a process,
But
man.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say, but
sun's out.
what about y'all? I mean, Q
Man,
and A back, like
shoot. Yeah.
making music.
Just making music, man, and actually just, I'm trying to make my craft more better than I was last year. So it's like I'm trying to still at the same time progress even more and try to learn the process of being in the game and, you know what I mean, just just going hard at your craft and what you love doing. Because the more practice you do, the better perfect of your craft will be.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I
You gotta
mean?
hone
So
in, like,
you gotta
and
stay locked in. That's it.
focus
Just
on
stay
that.
locked in, man. Don't ever care about what other people's opinions what they have upon what you do, what you love to do on your craft. That's you, man. Be you. Never change you. Be you, man.
For
For
real.
real.
I know, yeah.
Because if you be you, you authentic, and you'll be more at a higher standard than just wanting to be somebody else.
Yeah.
But if you be you, you're gonna be authentic and original, man. Nobody can touch that.
Exactly.
For
Yeah.
real.
Respect to that.
Straight
Word.
facts, brother. Straight
Word
facts,
on that
man.
one.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's what I've been trying to get into more too. Is like,
Hell yeah.
expand beyond like, yeah, I write music, but I also like drawing or doodling or like the
That's
other
a
day
good
I wrote
thing, too.
like some slam poetry. So it's like stuff like that, like figure out what else it is that
More
what your
ideas
heart,
to come up
yeah,
to.
what your heart really
Yeah, what
wants.
your heart really wants, man. Like, don't be like. I think most what people fucked up on is just people don't really have that confidence more than they should do. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? As far as what they love doing and they craft, whatever they make.
yeah,
It's like you gotta have that confidence, man. Like, you know you the shit.
no,
So
exactly,
just walk
yeah,
that
gotta feel
and
it, yeah.
talk that.
Feel it
Like,
through it through. That's one
you know
place
what I mean?
I will always
Hell
feel
yeah.
myself is that stage. I get to blacken out.
We
I
all do,
perform and
man.
you get to that
You know,
zone. You always
yeah.
like
We
whatever
all go
craft it
through that
is.
time, man. It's just like, you know what, you gotta overcome that shit. You would never know where you would end up at if you just, you know what I mean? Just stay pure, stay confident, stay consistent. That's it. That's just the key to get in the door. You know what I mean? Just be you. Never change, man. You know what your desires, what you want. You know what I mean? Like you know what your mind wants.
Yeah.
Your heart wants. Like hell yeah.
Sometimes, yeah,
You know?
I'm like, damn, I should be outside right now.
Yeah.
But my heart's telling me, man, go make some
it's
tea,
right.
write, read something,
Hell
do something
yeah.
different. It's like
Straight
don't
up,
always have
brother.
to feed into what does seem like
Right.
it's like
Hell yeah.
acceptable or what people want you to do, and
Facts, bro.
it is that confidence.
Facts.
You gotta, it all comes
The
from
facts.
within.
And another thing, man, like we all live in life too as well. So it's like, we're still living in reality. So it's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Don't let life kick your ass. You know what I mean? Don't let that shit break you, man. Shit may get harder down the road, but you know what I mean? You full of gold.
Exactly.
Nobody can break that shit, man. Be the great person that God called you to be. That's all I gotta say, man. Just do what you love to do. God knows your heart. You good. You good.
Yeah,
So,
those blessings always gonna come. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So that knowledge, for that wisdom. I
I'm
know.
telling you, man, I have to. I have to give it, man.
That's real.
That's real. Hell yeah. I have to give it, man. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. I thank God for it, man. Because, like, you know, where would I don't know where I would end up right now, where I'm at right now, as far as me just being the person I am. You know what I mean? And I just thank God for the person I am, and I'm original, authentic, all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So stand on that. Don't feel ashamed about that shit, man. That's why motherfuckers is hating on you.
Yeah,
For real.
That's real. That's real.
You know
That's where hate comes from. Shit. When you
really
show real love
from,
out here,
bro.
I think
Yeah.
you get more experience and
If
more
you
knowledge
ain't got
from it.
people hating on you, man, you ain't doing nothing right.
Yeah.
That's for sure, bro.
That's real.
That's real shit. I'm just giving you game, brother.
Spit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, we probably go around and get down. Yeah, we can get down that little ramp down there. Yeah. I know. So sometimes you gotta make that run.
All right, what you thinking? Backwoods or papers?
I'm a backwoods smoker myself.
You snuffing the backwood, or is it?
At this point, no. I'm trying to be a little more reasonable with my smoke. That's like I can't be running through an eighth every backwood. It's like at some point you start plateauing out, but also I mean after a while though I started just rolling more spliffs. So now now like when you get a little paper and then you get some loose tobacco and just run it in there, or you could crumble up the fronto, like dry it up a little bit, crunch it down, and then throw it in there to split it. That's what I've been trying to transition to that more so because I want to like at least lessen the intake, you know. But what
Me,
about
I'm
you?
personally about a paper smoker. I love my joints. I
Yeah,
love to roll them. I love paper, man.
yeah,
The slow burn. You know what I mean? You get the most marijuana from the paper.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Get that purity,
yeah,
just straight.
that's what I like. I just want that
Yeah,
organic taste, man.
yeah.
The weed, the flowers. So I've been looking joints
Yeah, baby. On that. That's indeed, man. That's it. Yeah, I've been trying to get off the woods more and more. You know, like I said, try to. That's why, man, nicotine.
you know, literally, you know what I mean? That's all you know of smoking.
Yeah, yeah, it was meant to, you know, meant to be addictive, meant to put you in that.
That's what you love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, love that taste.
Yeah. Already, that's yeah. We can hit on this one too, but I think that's what it is. It's more of like a mental connection to it. It's like you're not even enjoying the smoke the same way. Like you're not really tasting the weed how you would with the, you know, just the paper. But
that's
yeah.
What I meant. Yeah.
So now, like I said, I've been trying to get on and
That's good.
now roll up papers, crush up the yeah. I know I gotta treat the lungs right.
Right. You know what I mean? And that's why I started to understand now how like other people been smoking like Wiz and papers. It's just like I start to understand that. Like, oh, okay, he's doing it a better, a healthier way. So, you know what I mean? Pretty soon people are gonna be eventually going that route.
Yeah.
So,
And that's why too, I feel like with vapes and stuff too,
vapes
it's like
as well,
yeah, because like people are starting to
wrong, people will be getting on the vape pens for sure because that's a better way of smoking also.
that and like
That's
dabs.
resin, like home resin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's like good shit.
Get that,
The
yeah.
oils, the good oils.
Yeah, because you get the purest content out of like just, you know, pressing that flower and getting all those trichome heads, and you know that's get that flavor, and you get the best flavor out of that rosin smoke and everything.
You light a blunt. The second you light it and smell it, you know if it's gonna be some good weed or some bad weed.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So what do you look for, or what's the signs?
So what I like is like
Watch your left. You can ran over, boy.
this, if it smells more like, I'd say kind of hay-like, or it smells grassy, that's not gonna be too much of a good smoke. If you're getting the terps off of it, you smelling something that's like, if they say, you know, it's Tropicana cookies, if it don't smell like a tropical smoke, you're not smoking. You know, like you probably smoking some mid. You know, but usually, yeah, I try to smell those. It's like flavorants and terpenes. You can smell that more than it's just like burning.
If I get a
grass.
seed in my bag, is it automatically bad weed or?
No, not necessarily. You might be lucky.
Yeah,
you might be lucky because now you got to see some good shit.
Sometimes, yeah, some weeds that have seeds in the weed. Most weeds be some good ass weed. It be some good ass fucking flowers.
Yeah.
It's because my weed, because you know, coming from the south,
Yeah.
coming from Louisiana, you know, you gotta buy it from the dealer.
Yep.
So if my shit come with seeds, I automatically think this some bad weed, but it's not always the case.
No, that's not the case because I mean, you gotta, if you wanna, you know, grow a new strain or, you know, try to cross some genetics, you're gonna have to have the seeds anyway. You're gonna have to have the like that cut of a strain or something in order to grow. So sometimes you get lucky, and if you get a seed that you could pop, like then you could grow your own at that point, and then especially if from a strain that you like, then you got your own. Now you're doing it from the inside, you know, your own stash, your own stock. So yeah, I know. Sometimes it is nice to, you know, put your hands in it and grow it with your own love too, you know. Like that's one thing. If I didn't live in an apartment right now that was a little smaller, I'd definitely be. If I had a little more space, I'd set up me a little tent, you know.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Right supplies, whatever you need, right nutrition for the plants. Lighting going on.
I've seen a lot more now, like working in the industry. I feel like I've been taught a little more. I've never really like grown on my own or done anything like that, but definitely have connected with the right people that can show me the ropes. And
See,
if I
that's
really
what's
want to
wrong,
dive
man.
into it,
That's
start growing.
good, man. And you really like down the road, man. Like you like you realize, like you start to like appreciate those type of people that come in your life. Like they're giving you game as well while you're in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of
Each
the
one
industry.
teach one,
So
man. I think it's important
that's
that,
all it is, man.
you
Each
know,
one teach one.
like
Yes, sir.
if you sitting there gatekeeping you know, the way
Yeah.
it should be, then you know we're never gonna progress. And
Right.
you know,
Exactly.
like yeah, we didn't build all this shit with one person. You know,
what I
like
mean?
skyscrapers
Somebody,
and everything
right?
had to be a team. You know, so
Team, bro.
that's what I
Everything
think.
is involved with a team. You gotta have a team.
Yeah.